Welcome to our Askey Christmas video, and as always we've got some interesting stuff this year. Some events, some race pass eliminator events, some new karts, maybe a new track, and of course at the end of the year our World Finals, where you get your kart number for the whole of 2024. Number 1 is the World Champion in PRJ, there's another one in X30, and there's another one in TKM. So get practicing for the World Finals, which will be held in the new year as always. In the meantime, we've got the special events. Let's talk about those first. But before we do, I wanted to say what an amazing year it's been for us at SK. We've had over 400,000 downloads this year, which is the highest we've ever had. And we've created a new esports event in partnership with Racing Prodigy. And we've sent 2 players out of 56,000 entries to Atlanta to go and race in a radical SL1 at 140 miles an hour, where Lawrence Beerton finished equal third against some of the best racers, or the best sim racers in the world, from iRacing, Race Room and R Factor 2. I hope I can bring you some good news in the new year about more Racing Prodigy events, but we'll keep that for later. On a personal note, it's been a difficult year for me. You may not understand why there's been no videos recently and why I've not really been involved in YouTube or on social media like I would normally be. But my father passed away in August, and it's been quite a challenging time. And for all of those in the community, the SK community, that have got in touch with me and offered me their support, I really appreciate it. It's made all the world of difference. And my dad was a good guy, and the shoulder of support, and to help SK get off the ground, he helped us financially. He helped us get it started, and always contributed and tried to help. And even though you guys won't have known how he was, he's part of the reason why we have such a great game and such a great community now. So for all of you to reach out to me to say how sorry you were to hear about it, I really appreciate that, so thank you. Okay, so this year we've got some brilliant special events, and as always the special events will run in conjunction with race pass events, so you will be able to go and race in various different competitions over the Christmas period. There'll be some new karts. We've got some wonderfully cool limited edition karts, which I'll walk you through. The Roo, the Croc. The paintwork on these is absolutely stunning. And they will be some of the very best karts in the game in PRJ, X30 and TKM. You'll be able to get them across the board. But let's come back to that. Let's talk about Race Pass Eliminator Series. So this is the only time we've ever offered this. This is an opportunity to go and race in a Pro1 kart, not really, a PRJ kart with a Pro1 engine. You won't be able to use it for the championship, but you will be able to try it out. So this is how the Eliminator Series works. It'll be over 3 weeks. There'll be 3 different tracks. Each week you will start off in a cadet kart. We'll eliminate the bottom 20%. Then the remaining 80% will move up into a TKM kart. We'll eliminate the bottom 20%. Then we'll move up to X30 and we'll eliminate the bottom 20%. And then we'll move up to PRJ and we'll eliminate the bottom 20%. And the remaining 80% will get the chance to race in a PRJ kart with a Pro1 engine. This is not revving at 14,000 RPMs. This is the same as an OK kart revving at 16,000 RPMs. It goes just under or just over, depending on what the setup is of the kart, 80 miles an hour, which is what, 125 something kilometers an hour. It's really, really fast, and about 5 miles an hour faster than the current PRJ karts. It's wonderful to race. It's really good fun. And there will be 3 tracks. So this will run on the 3 tracks in no particular order. I can't tell you which order I'm going to put them in, but Miami, La Conca and Pier 5. So they're your 3 tracks for the Race Pass Eliminator, which will run for 3 weeks over Christmas. And of course, each round will offer aces. So the cadets will offer a small number of aces, then there'll be slightly more and slightly more and slightly more until you get to Pro 1. So that's it. It's very, very cool. It's a really, really fun event. You will need race pass for this, but there will be aces on the line. So if you haven't signed up for race pass, please go and do that. There's loads and loads of other benefits to it, but race pass really supports us and supports the game, and we would love to give that to you and give you the opportunity to go and race in the fastest cars in the game that we haven't offered up ever since beta. It was literally something we did in beta. We wanted to release, but we didn't have enough players coming into PRJ. We are starting to get that, and we will talk about some championship changes soon, which I will do in a separate video. But the idea is to try and get more players into X30 and into PRJ so that we can release Pro1, which is by far the most fun tier we've ever released, and we will do that at some point soon. Okay, so that's the Race Pass Eliminator. Let's talk about the Christmas special events. So, the Christmas special events will give you the chance to unlock some new karts. I've already mentioned the Croc and the Roo, but there's the Aussie kart as well, and two others, which one is just gorgeous. It looks like a McLaren. It's really, really nice. Our design team have gone to work on it, and it's really good fun. So there will be warm-up events and aces events. You can unlock the karts in the warm-up events, and then you can enter the aces event. So there'll be a Christmas aces event with a warm-up before. There will be a New Year's aces event with a warm-up before. And of course, we'll then roll into our World Finals as well in the new year, where you will get the chance to go and try to win your kart number from 1 to 100. So the new cars. These are Arrow X6 karts with special liveries. They will handle a little bit better than the Arrow that you've just had. We've done some work on them and made some slight adjustments and slight improvements to them, so they are better. And I think you will find that they will be very, very competitive. You will probably want these karts for the following events, and you will have the chance to unlock them in the warm-up events. The unlock system will give you these karts at a discount. So if you finish in the top X%, whatever stipulated on the given event, you will get the kart at a discount. Otherwise, you can just go and buy the kart. So that's how it will work. To me, it would be better for you to finish higher up. So practice in the different events. You'll get a discount on the karts for doing so, and then you can take part in the main Aces events at Christmas and New Year, and of course we generally do one on Boxing Day as well, but this year it's slightly different because of the way the dates fall over the weekends. So that's our main events. I will talk about the World Finals later. I will talk about the changes over Christmas to how we're going to promote people. We want more people coming up from TKM to X30. We will try and offer incentives for that. We understand why lots of players want to race in TKM because of the simplicity of it. And the chance to win because you can grind your way there. However, it's really important for us now to be able to unlock and race in Pro1 for the elite players, which means we're going to have more players moving up through. And I think it's also a lot more fun for new players if they come in and they realise that essentially TKM is a learning tier, and X30, PRJ, and Pro1 are really the tiers where you want to be in. And so from next year, TKM is unlikely to get a world final number. It will likely be the three other tiers if we can release Pro1. So I'm explaining this to you now so you go and practice in those other tiers if you want to get your 1 to 100 number. So that's it. So we will talk to you more about some exciting stuff that we've got coming up. I don't want to mention it all too soon. There's really, really interesting things coming up, and I hope there's another opportunity to do another Racing Prodigy event in the new year. And I will do another video soon to talk about the World Finals, which you would definitely want to take part in.